Hello, children. Are you ready for some cut up and kiki? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Yay! Come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 hey. Hey Qween.
My beautiful gay baby angels. Welcome to another legendary episode of with me, your host, Jonny McGovern. Oh, I'm so excited about our show today. My tea senses are tingling. We are adding another icon to the list, darlings. The one and only dancing diva herself, Miss Morgan McMichaels is here today. The Joan Collins of Drag Race. We are really going to spill some tea, and I mean it. We were talking before the show, and the tea is going to be spilled today. Someone get me some bounty. Never mind, let it lie, let it lie. But before we light that cherry bomb, there's another special firework I have to introduce. She's my beautifully braided bottle rocket. She's currently illegal in 27 states. And if you really want her at your party, you're gonna have to smuggle her across state lines. It's Miss Lady Red Couture! Yeah! Oh! Hey, Qween!
Hey, Qween.
Something looks different on you today.
Oh, no, I just had a few additions.
You had just? Did you have some work done?
Oh, of course. You know, it just happens like that.
Oh my goodness, your titty action is on Dolly Parton fleek level.
Well, you know, I had to keep up with a girl who loves to look real excited.
Yes, we knew we had to get your titties with the tassels underneath.
Oh my God.
For Miss Slutty McBall.
Sorry? Sorry?
Get that again, do it again.
It was hot, it's hot,
Do it
it's
again.
hot.
That made me want to laugh in the style of the Hey Qween theme song. Oh, you're giving kind of like a gem on the holograms, goes to the mall, and then works as a stripper at night. In Compton. We're giving you kind of like boyfriend and girlfriend at the mall, 1989.
Daddy, can you please get that for me, please?
Sure enough, little mama, let's do this. Let's do this. Then I'm going to take you to a screening of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Ooh.
Yes. Children at home are like, Raiders of the where? What? What's the 80s?
I love it. Yes.
Oh, it's like the headband. I mean, of course, we
Oh
have
my
our
God.
special
Of course.
Matchy Wonder Twin Powers Activate. Neon. Lady Red, I am wearing a jacket that only fits if I'm sitting down behind the desk. I needed something to go with the neon.
I love that your arms are still the same length.
Well, I mean, luckily, it looks beautiful right here, but if I stand up, it's a bolero. I mean, this jacket was small in 2003
Yes.
when I was an anorexic pop star of the YouTube variety, the pre-YouTube variety. All right, I did it before all the rest of them children, darling.
Don't forget.
But this is actually when I went on tour in Japan.
Yes.
For soccer practice and all the rest.
Yeah.
These were our tour jackets.
That was it.
They say gay and sparkle. Todd, our writer, said, "Is that a brooch on there? Is that a brooch?"
He tried it.
He tried it.
He tried it.
And now I'm gonna try to do this without messing up the illusion that this jacket totally fits.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna give
we go.
it
Careful.
to you.
Careful.
Boom.
Gay pimpers. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't mess up your tuck. Oh, this show's been a long time in the coming today, Lady Red. It's going to be a delightful show today.
I cannot wait.
Not only is Morgan Michaels here, but she's brought her best homie, sister friend, Mayhem.
Now, you know these little girls.
And she's looking sickening. They're both looking sickening.
Yes.
Let's get this motherfucking tea
Here we go.
shade festival on the road. We'll be back with Morgan McMichaels after this very gay break. Yeah! Love the sexy lap dancers on Hey Qween? Yeah! Of course you do, because they're shirtless and muscly. So we've made a special show just for you. Coming to the Hey Qween TV channel and the WOW Presents Network, it's He's Fit, starring...
Me, Greg McKeon. Hey, I'm Greg McKeon, the lap dancer from Hey Qween. And I'm extremely hot. This is a show where I'll talk to other extremely hot guys. Find out why he's fit.
He's fit.
Subscribe here, or there, or here. This bitch has been turning it since RuPaul Drag Race Season 2, hunty. And her professionalism, her lip sync skills, and her cunt looks and cunt attitude have kept her in the front of everybody's mind. It's Miss Morgan McMichaels! Yes! Yes! Yes, girl!
Since before Drag Race, let's just clear that.
Let's just
Very
clear
fast.
it up.
Hi.
Hi, Hey Qween.
Finally,
Oh
on
my
Hey
God,
Qween.
we finally got you here.
Yes, little miscommunication. But
Yes, we were gonna have you on earlier, and they were like, "Well, you didn't call me. Well, I didn't call you. We didn't call." We saw each other. We're like, "What happened?" We said, "We don't know," but we got you back here. Oh my goodness, Morgan. Let me just tell you. When we were at Mickey's the other night, I mean, I've seen you perform on video, but I didn't forget to see you up close before like that. Honey, those curtains opened and you came out and you did Golden Eye by Tina Turner. I can tell you 0.0 of those children in the audience had ever heard of the song Golden Eye, but it did not matter because you just came out and you served it. You fucking brought that lip sync to the ground, darling.
I have fun lip syncing, and I do it for me. Like, anytime I perform, I always think, like, bitch, you're in concert.
Yeah.
These are your people. You have to perform, like, you're in the music video. So, like, I saw you and the kids, and I see everybody, and I'm like, don't crack. Don't break. Don't break.
Don't
but I always
crack.
end up breaking. But I have so much fun performing.
You
so fuck it.
were amazing.
Can I say fuck it?
You can say everything. It's the internet. Fuck it. You fuck it. Fuck it all. Lady Red?
Fuck it.
Yeah, thank you.
Why is that? First of all, okay, you look like Miguel Brown, bitch. You remember that song, So Many Men, So Little Time? Well, of course you do. So Many Men, So Little Time. It's an 80s song. You remember that song?
Yes.
Bitch, you are giving me Miguel Brown right now.
Oh.
I'm
And if you don't give me some of that food, bitch, you're going to get stabbed right now.
I think
I'm so
you're going to get
hungry.
stabbed if you try to. Let's just not get it
You
twisted.
saw
I'm
RuPaul's
gonna
Drag
stab
Race
you,
Season 2.
I'm gonna stab you in your
fought.
butt with my dick.
See, watch out.
Well, I am not afraid. You saw RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2, Episode 1. I have no problem fighting big black divas, honey.
Yes, that's true.
Shit.
Mystique Thomas Madison and you had a very famous fight.
Yes.
What? It's
She's not so big anymore, though.
No,
Have you
I
seen
just
her?
saw pictures of her. She looks
Stunning.
sickening.
Stunning.
So, and
Skinny.
she is so nice. I know you had a fight with her, but she, before RuPaul's Drag Race, she had me and the Team Pimp crew come do a performance at her home club in Fort Worth, and she was very nice. She was like a little black security guard drag queen for us, and she performed, and she was nice, and she wrote us this nice letter that
Of course
said...
she did. You have a beard.
She said
she's
you'll
a
be
bear.
you'll be seeing a lot more of me soon, and then she was there fighting with you on season 2.
No. But it's turned out to be one of my very greatest sisters.
Really?
Yes.
What was that fight about? And what was the thing? I know she said, I am from Chicago, but you said something about the mug.
I said, fix your mug.
Oh, right.
Fix your hair.
Right.
Looks like a tire ran over your face. Like, girl, I don't know what we were talking about. But, you know, it was the first episode of season 2. Everyone had seen season 1. And, like, going into it, we didn't know a fucking thing.
Yeah.
So,
Because now everyone studies all
Right.
the episodes. You kind of have an idea.
but they keep it fresh. You know, Rue keeps it shady. She keeps throwing these new ideas and new challenges. So you can't really study, but we really had no idea.
Yeah.
So you're in a room with 12 bitches you don't know. Mm-hmm. You're ostracized. You have no phone, no internet, nothing.
Right.
Girl, you got the hotel TV.
Yeah.
But I was smart, bitch, because I brought a DVD player.
Oh, all right, Ms. McMichaels.
I watched all the porn I could get my hands on.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
literally.
You got to let the poison out.
So there's that, and then the fear and the stress of going home first, because nobody wants to go home first.
Yes,
Like,
even during season 2, you knew, don't go home first.
So they gave us the absolute cocktails, and we were cool, but we got hip to the game very quick because Raven's an alcoholic.
And this was before the alcohol ban, right?
This
Where you
was
can only
before
have
the
one
alcohol
cocktail.
ban, because on the walls were all the Absolute bottles.
Right.
And Raven was like, well, fuck this.
Drag queens love free cocktails.
Free. So we were wasted. We were wasted. So she said something to me, and I was like, yeah. And it took a second, just a second, and it was go time.
Immortalized for the rest of your life.
The first and best fight ever on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I thank you.
Oh, well, bravo to that. The first and best fight ever.
Honey.
Oh, my goodness. Now, do you ever wish that you were one of the originators of season 2.
Right.
Do you now wish, like, fuck, I wish I waited a couple years to get on that shit?
No, I don't. I'm happy I was on season 2. Mm-hmm. And I was happy as I was on season 2 because a lot of shit went down before I got on there. And, like, my dad was in a massive motorbike crash 2 days before I got on the show.
Wow.
So I wasn't going to go. And you never knew if there was going to be a season 3.
Yeah.
Or 4. You know, so grateful that we're 7 deep.
Yeah.
But it was so organic back then. I'm not saying it's not organic now, but people know what they're getting into and what they're going into. So us girls, we were organic. There was Jujubee and Raven and Sahara and Mystique and Tati. Like, we were organic. You can't beat that. You can't beat real shit.
That's true. No one was coming in with catchphrases planned or
Right.
any of that shit. Because season 1 was popular, but it wasn't like a national phenomenon of the universe and life like it is now.
Right.
I mean, that you were coming in kind of like, well, I'm going to do this reality show. I hope I get some gigs.
Well, you know, and that was my idea. Like, I'm on this show to get the gigs.
Yeah.
I don't even know where my mind was, but I had a good time. Fuck it.
Yes.
I had a good time while it lasted. Not very long, but
How long did, I mean, the funny thing about all these
It was like a
past
drive-by for me.
seasons is that I just remember the stars that came out of the season. I barely remember that you were in a fight. I barely remember all those things. I just remember you being a star and that you've been a star since.
because you have to make yourself relevant.
Yes.
And stay afloat. I may not be the most relevant girl for my season, but at least I keep my head above the water. And that's the name of the game.
You have the skills and the professionalism like your mother taught you, darling. I didn't even know that your mother was Miss Chad Michaels.
Oh, yeah. Oh. She's going to be so mad I did that, but whatever. But yes, Chad is my drag mother.
And I said this to Lady Red, who knows you from way back in the day, right, Lady Red?
Way back.
We are OG, bitch.
I met Morgan before she started wearing body.
Oh, yeah, that's what she said last
Girl,
night.
I didn't wear body on. Look at my ass, though.
I know. Look
Oh,
at that.
yeah. Look at her ass.
Yes, baby.
Oh, that is give it all up. Set the cup. Set the cup.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. But yes, Chad is my drag mom. You know, I started drag before I met Chad, obviously. And I started with Mayhem and Raven. We're all sisters, the 3 of us.
Nice.
Mayhem and Raven are twin sisters because they started drag on the same day.
Really? Very interesting. We'll have to talk about that with Mayhem when she comes out. Hi.
Yes, honey.
We don't have an audience camera. Hi.
Sorry. We're not at the Ellen show.
Not yet.
But Chad really, you know, I learned a lot from Mayhem and a lot from Raven when it came to makeup and you know, we teach each other. But Chad really taught me how to paint like characters, and that's the thing I thought was the shit when I went on Drag Race. I was like, girl, I'm a character queen. Like, it's sickening. I'm gonna know everything.
Yes.
That's my mother. But you know, when you go into Drag Race, it's such a level playing field, and I didn't realize that.
Really? What did you tell me about that process of thought and like you get there and what you were learning in the time you were there?
Oh, well, I thought, bitch, I knew everything, girl. I was like, shit, you can't touch this, darling. And then I look back at the pictures and the episodes and I'm like, God, what a dick, man. What an asshole. But I thought I knew everything. And going into it, I was like, bitch, I got this. I'm gonna send these bitches home. Got this. Mm-hmm. But obviously that didn't happen. And I like watching it, like watching yourself on TV humbles you so much.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
Don't I know it?
Oh, baby. It really does. And with the comments from the fans or the haters or the people that just enjoy the show in general, I didn't like what I saw very much.
Uh-huh.
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah, because obviously, Mystique and I had our,
Mm-hmm.
But then watching the words that I said to making her cry really fucked me.
Oh.
Because, one of my best friends in this world is Delta Work.
Mm-hmm.
Big girl. So I would never have treated Delta the way I treated Mystique.
Right.
So watching it kind of hit me hard. And making her cry because she was a big girl and the little things that you say really kind of affect people. So it was an eye-opener. And, of course, Mayhem helped me, and she's always been the guiding light for me.
Stop being a horrible bitch.
I know. I'm the bad sister. She's the good sister. And Raven's the even worse sister. But just watching things like that humbles you. So, it's interesting.
Now, one thing I really like about you is I feel like you're a very professional queen. You always bring it on the show like your mother taught you. But I want to know, tell me a little bit about that early hustle. You know what I mean? Because you moved back, you decide you're going to be a drag queen. Lady Red was telling me stories about, she'd be like, ask her about when she used to change clothes out of the trunk of her car. So that makes me think that, y'all queens, you,
really?
Raven, Mayhem, y'all have to really, this is one thing
Can we bring Mayhem out for this? Can we bring Mayhem out for this?
All right, let's bring out Mayhem. Come on now. Come on now, Mayhem.
A little bit. Because we...
There she is. Look at her. Look at her. Yes, darling. Sisters.
Sisters, best friends. This bitch has my heart.
Unfortunately.
And also, you served it just as hard, just as gorgeously. When I saw you perform, so amazing, so good.
Thank you.
You did Short Dick Man with my Sweet Pussy Pauline mashup, and you knew every motherfucking word
Every
to the
breath.
T.
Who made that mix for you?
Him right here.
Who him?
So y'all started off drag together.
Yes.
So let's get into that time, because that's one of the things I really find interesting, especially, and there's nothing wrong with it. In the Drag Race era, it's like you can become a drag queen, you can get on Drag Race if you are really good and really lucky, and then you can take off.
Lucky.
But you for queens that don't get on Drag Race, the game is still the same. You need to get your shit together. You need to show up every night. You need to show up for free. You have to do all that. I want to talk about that era of y'all, and you're starting off and like what that took, and the determination and the stories and the scandals.
Well, we used to backup dance for drag queens.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the beginning of how we tiptoed
The
into it.
entertainment.
Yeah, it
Because
was.
we used to go
dance
dance.
for a girl.
We used
You
to go
used to
dance.
go dance.
All three of us. Raven, Mayhem, and myself.
Right, back when Raven was Hawk or whatever the hell her name was. What was it?
Was
Phoenix.
it?
Yeah, it was Phoenix. That's what it was.
I don't remember what she was called. I just remember that tattoo.
I wish I looked good.
Oh, look at you. Look at me. Girl, I'm giving you fucking rich shit, bitch.
You are, man.
This is Oprah drag.
Oh,
bitch.
yes,
You get a car. You get a car.
Well, if you're paying for it, I ain't doing no I wasn't on Drag Race. I ain't got that kind of
Not
car.
yet. Not yet. But anyway, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that, yes.
We started out go-go dancing, and then we backup danced for some drag queens. And then we just got into drag. Like, I did a drag maybe a month before her and Raven. And it was a hustle, like you said.
Yeah.
We did every gig for free. Every gig for free. We drove.
You had to.
Everywhere.
That was the name of the game.
But that was part of the fun.
Uh-huh.
Like, the hustle. And a lot of these young kids, they don't understand what that is.
Right.
They think I've done drag twice, and I'm a sickening bitch, and I'm everything.
Yeah.
I copy Raven's makeup, and I'm
Ooh,
everything.
yes.
But that's what it is.
Tutorials done ruined everything.
Girl, because I'm still learning. But a lot of these kids don't understand what the hustle is. And we, especially me and her, you know, Raven did her own thing. But me and her, we traveled everywhere. San Diego, Palm Springs, Long Beach, Pasadena.
You don't even know how many times we
Santa
ran out of
Barbara,
gas.
Bakersfield.
Bitches was broke back then,
Yes,
and we would just
bitch.
hustle to get to a gig.
I ain't never sucked a dick for no money, but I would.
All right.
I
we know you
would.
sucked a lot of dick for free.
I've sucked a lot of dick for free. But
She'll hear lying.
she lied.
She'll lie. Girl, you heard that one time. You heard that one time.
That one time?
You heard that one time at
She's
Peanuts.
so stupid. You're so dumb. Anyway, but yeah, Lady Red was at the show that we did in Pasadena. Delta Work used to have a show called Stiletto
Yes.
at Encounters.
You remember this Lady Red?
I remember.
Yeah.
I had a good old encounter.
And
Yes,
Delta
baby.
backed up her car. Mayhem and I backed up our car. Psychedella backed up her car. And it was like a triangle. And everybody would open up their trunks and we would just pick and pluck and flick and get ready for the show.
I love that.
But you know what? I'd attest to RuPaul. We were at the show, and this club was not great. It was not huge.
Hole in the wall.
It was a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
But Ru showed up one night,
Wow.
and there was no one to do the spotlight. So Ru did the spotlight.
Yep.
Oh
And
my God.
She was like,
RuPaul did the
I'll do the
spotlight that
spotlight.
night.
She did the spotlight that night. And you know, that's just an attest to the fact that she's such a fierce bitch.
Yes.
That she's an international celebrity and was like, bitch, I got you. What's up?
Yeah.
Bitch, I got you.
And that was pre-Drag Race where she could go somewhere without everyone
Which is
trying
sad.
to
Yeah.
rip her to shreds and
Which
eat a
They,
piece of her.
they were like,
and want
RuPaul's
it
here. And I
all.
was like, the hell she is in this bitch? The fuck?
Girl, she ain't pumping gas, is she?
I was like, oh my God. And then I saw her and I said, oh shit.
But it's sad because nothing she loves more than to watch the drag show.
Right, and now she can't appear without like
Being
causing a
horny.
riot or literally everyone losing their damn mind. Now, here's a couple things that I need to cover before we wrap up this part of the show. One, the time she broke your ankle. 2, when she got acrylic nails for the first time. 3, when she left me at the club because she needed to take a shit.
Okay, she didn't know.
Okay, we're gonna do this? Okay.
Yes, we are gonna do this.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one was which one?
The time she broke my ankle.
The time she broke my ankle. This bitch thinks it's fucking funny to do stupid
Well, I broke
shit.
my ankle too,
So like, we are very. She's a professional. I'm a professional. We used to do this show called Fantasies back in the day, a
At
big
the
theater
Riverside
production.
Municipal Auditorium.
Yeah, and we had our dress rehearsal. We were hours away from showtime, and it was in the middle of the summer. Everyone was hot, and we were just having a good time. And they decided they want to have a water fight. And bitches are running around in heels and everything. This hoe thinks it's funny to go get a jug, a pitcher, go to the bathroom, to the broken toilet, and get a bunch of piss water. And was like, May.
It was not pee water.
It was pee water. It was yellow. It was yellow. This
It's
bitch
Riverside.
well, God damn it.
We don't have a
She chased
filtering
me.
system.
And I was never exposed to this kind of piss play before.
Oh my God.
Lie.
She-
She lied.
Oh, you dirty
Oh,
bitch.
man.
Things that with
Okay.
MOTs.
She-
Anyway, continue.
I hate you. So she decides to chase me. Oh, no, I was hiding. And then I was like, okay, well, where's like everyone at? And I turn a corner and this bitch was, ha ha, oh, chases me down a hallway
Of
and
tile.
starts throwing pee water on me. And all of a sudden I hit a puddle and my ankle said, and I slid down some stairs.
How'd you do it?
Now
Yes.
that is a serious. I can't do it.
I'm
but-
good with I'm good with that mouth, honey.
Here, hold on. You do it for me. Camera, go on me and pretend like I did it.
What?
That was a serious.
So yeah, she fucking threw pee water on me and I fell. And then I had broke my ankle, and then of course, like I didn't have no insurance or anything.
Oh, bitch.
So like,
For Obamacare?
you know, yes, praise him.
Praise them. Thank you, Obama.
So I just put on my tights and put on some heels, and show went on. And of course, I was just hobbling up there, just looking crazy.
Doing Vogue.
Okay,
Okay, so what's the second one?
All right, second one. When she got acrylic nails for the first time.
It was for that same show.
For that same show.
It was for that same show. She would come over to my house, and my family's very conservative, and this was the only gay person that would like come into my house and my family was like okay with. She comes in and I look at her hands and she has a full set of French
Acrylics.
tip acrylics.
But I sat on my hands. I did sit
I was
on my
like,
hands.
the fuck are you doing? My mom is about to kick your ass, bitch. She comes in, she's like, it's cool. My hand's in my pocket. I'm like, all right, let me grab my shit real quick and then we're gonna take off. So my mom's like, oh, Thomas, sit down. And he's like, okay. Sits down next to her on the couch and she's like, oh, what's on this TV? Hand me the remote. And this bitch is just sitting there like this.
I wouldn't hand her the remote.
And my mom's all, Thomas, hand me the remote. She, I can't, I can't. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Then finally, I'm just sitting there just key. And I said, ooh, this bitch, she about to go get this belt. She gonna wear his ass out. He must have reached over and did like this and just tried to grab it with his knuckles and hand it over to her. Girl.
Amy.
She was just like
Amy.
And last but not least, when she left me at the club because she needed to take a shit.
Now this
I
one.
did, because I will not poop in a public place.
Wise decision.
I can't do it. So I had to let her know. We were at a club one night. We were partying down by the house, Riverside. And I was like, bitch, I gotta go.
No, that's not what she said. She
right.
she tried to ruin my fucking party. That's what she tried to do. I was sitting there getting all the guys, because like where we were at, it's like a kind of straight environment. So I was getting all the boys.
She was not getting all the boys.
And
she hasn't had sex in 100 years. Anyway,
Lady Red, the shade is strong with these two.
it's true.
She thinks this shit's funny.
But we're gonna,
You know what?
funny. When we get off this camera, bitch, I'm
gonna whoop her ass. I'm gonna whoop her ass all the way back to Riverside.
Girl. Anyway.
Okay,
so,
look, no. It's my story to tell. Let me
then
tell it.
tell it.
So we in the show, and this bitch, I'm on the patio getting all the guys and having the cocktails, and she gonna come on and she's like, it's time to go.
Hey,
Who the fuck you talking to? Girl, please, you see this white boy? I'm sitting right here. So then she was like, bye. And I was like, oh, she's serious. I was like, oh, she gonna lose my ass. So I like run after her. And of course, through the club, I'm, hi. I look up, she gone. Get outside. This bitch is in the car, driving past. I said, wait. And so I run across the street, get in the car.
I'll kill you.
Get in the car. She's pinching me. She's like, don't you tell me.
Keep going, ma'am. Keep going.
I gotta do it. So this bitch.
There she is. She's taking a shit. What's going on? Taking a shit down there.
I get in the car and I said, girl, why are you trying to leave me? She was like, fuck you. And I said, what is that? Girl, this bitch done shit herself in the car. It was stank. It was in my throat. I couldn't breathe. I said, oh my God, what's wrong with you? And she's just crying, and I'm just laughing, but I'm trying not to throw up. She thinks it's funny to roll up the window and lock the windows. So I'm dying. Then get to my house. She had dropped me off. Get to my house. She's like, girl, can I go use your bathroom? I was like, bye. You ain't coming in my house, shitty.
Oh my God. Oh, that was the greatest story of all time.
But karma's a bitch, because it got me 2 days later, though.
Oh.
I was
Do you have a
driving. She had me drop off a friend of hers. And I was like, girl, I don't feel good, but I'll go drop him off for you. So I'm driving, and
shit.
I dropped the boy off. And I'm stuck in traffic. And I was like, let me smoke this cigarette real quick. And I smoked the cigarette, and I start coughing. and I coughed so hard, I let go. And you know, once you let go, it just goes.
Both hands, so top and the
But
bottom.
I was like, oh my God, so I'm stuck on the 91 freeway, like,
I died. I couldn't handle it.
Oh, no one can smell this. Oh my God. And then I start choking on my own stuff. I'm like, oh. I end up throwing up.
Oh, no.
So I'm wet everywhere.
Oh, girl.
Just wet everywhere.
All right, that's our first shitty deal.
Baby. Oh, it was a riot, honey. I called her, I said, bitch, I'm sorry for laughing at you.
That is amazing. Round of applause for all the shit and throw up.
Really?
All this shit.
Oh
Shit
my
talk.
God, that
Yes.
is amazing. Now, the two of you perform together all the time.
Yes.
People
Yeah.
can see you like 9,000 times a week. Please tell us where they can see you.
Start from Monday on.
I'm at Mickey's on Monday.
and then
Yeah,
I'm at
Monday.
the Abbey on Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
Tuesdays. I'm at Mickey's on Tuesdays.
And I'm at Rage at Dreamgirls.
Wednesday.
Wednesdays, I'm at VIP in Riverside.
And I am in San Diego at Urban Moe's for the Dreamgirls review.
And sometimes I'm in San Diego too on
And we
Wednesdays.
switch out. I host her shit.
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
I host my own show at Executive Suites in Long Beach.
Fridays.
Fridays, I'm at my show in Riverside at VIP.
And I'm there too.
Yep.
Saturday.
I host my
Her
show
show.
at VIP in Riverside called Scandal, and she's there as well.
Yep.
Sunday, do you rest?
Palm Springs.
Palm
Oh
Springs.
my
We're at
God.
Toucan.
At Toucan Tiki Lounge for Tommy Rose and the Playgirls, unless it's the first week of the month, and then it's May Day.
It's May Day.
All right. I mean,
Which is
you know
my favorite
what?
Sunday of the month, by the by.
Oh, well.
Wonderful. There's two things I want to say. One, I respect y'all's hustle. I love a drag queen who works her ass off. Darling, you have served it so fiercely today that you have snatched a trophy, honey. Yeah! Take your trophy and share it with your sister. And I know you're going to enjoy this. It's a lap dance. Yay! Oh, yeah, give it to them good. It's a sister sandwich. A sister sandwich, sister sandwich, sister sandwich. Lady Red, take us out with some black lady screaming.
Hey Queen! Hey Queen! Hey Queen! Hey Queen!
We're gonna stay with Morgan and Mayhem for the Look at Her after show. So at the end of this show, just click on over to that because you know these bitches are gonna spill some motherfucking tea. Morgan, Mayhem, you're amazing. We're gonna keep this going on the Hey Qween after show. See you there. Bye, Queens. Yay!